Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Centos. Fox Valley Hands of Hope in Geneva has unveiled 2 wind phones for grieving children and adults. One is a light green rotary phone, the other a colorful toy phone, neither connected to anything, allowing visitors to quote-unquote speak to lost loved ones and let their words carry on the wind. The phones, part of the National Children's Grief Awareness Month, are inspired by a Japanese tradition started by Hitaru Sasaki in 2010. Fox Valley Hands of Hope provides free grief support throughout the region and plans to install more wind phones in public spaces next year. Boar's Head is recalling certain Pecorino Romano cheeses over potential listeria contamination. The supplier, the Ambriola Company, is voluntarily withdrawing the products, including retail cups, food service bags, and pre-cut wedges, and other safety alerts. An FDA recall warns that a Brooklyn milk pan may contain significant lead, while over 200,000 Walmart Ozark Trail camping stoves have been pulled after reports of explosions and burns. Hyundai is recalling 85,000 Sonatas for potentially melting gas tanks, and Walgreens is recalling more than 40,000 bottles of saline nasal spray over bacterial contamination. Consumers are urged to check for recalls and return affected products immediately. A new FDA-approved eyeglass lens aims to show the progression of myopia in children, a condition affecting up to 40% of all U.S. students by the end of high school. Doctors say rising screen time is fueling the trend, and the new lenses could help protect long-term vision as they roll out nationwide. Wheaton residents may see a change in the timing of water rate increases. The City Council will hold a first reading today on an ordinance that would shift city water fee hikes from January 1st to June 1st, aligning them with increases from the DuPage Water Commission. If approved, the changes would take effect for the scheduled 2026 and 2027 rate increases. The City Council is expected to vote on the proposal December 15th. Officials say the shift is intended to simplify billing and avoid confusing customers with multiple annual increases. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
We all have regrets. That haircut, that text, missing out on Kohl's Cyber Days. Good news, you can fix at least one of those. Get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list. Sunday and Monday only at Kohl's. From cozy favorites to top toys, you've got 2 days until you miss out. Don't let Cyber Days be the sale that got away. Save at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 1st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Progressive knows you've got enough to worry about in life.
Hi, it's your life again. Feel like another year is just slipping away. Yeah, remember all those New Year's resolutions you made? You still haven't finished the first book. Just 19 more to go. I mean, if we're being honest, it wasn't a very realistic goal. Have you ever considered that you intentionally self-sabotage? So what's that about?
So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Conference championship games around college football are set. Things will get underway this Friday. Kennesaw State at Jacksonville State in Conference USA. In the Sun Belt is James Madison against Troy. North Texas battles Tulane in the American. And in the Mountain West, it's UNLV against Boise State. Saturday in the Big 12 championship game, it's BYU against Texas Tech. Western Michigan takes on Miami of Ohio in the MAC championship game. Georgia battles Alabama for the SEC title, while Virginia squares off with Duke for the ACC championship. Ohio State and Indiana duke it out for the Big Ten title. Both teams looking to remain undefeated. The Bears beat the Eagles Friday 24-15. They're 9-3 on top of the NFC North. Big matchup this week against the Packers with the division lead on the line. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, partly sunny with a high near 23. Temperatures falling to around 20 in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Temperatures rising to around 22 overnight and gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow, snow likely with cloudy skies and a high near 32. Currently, it is 20 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from card holder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz, live Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Live on YouTube/WRMN. Get the hard-hitting facts and statistics to help ignite your team into the fantasy playoffs. Don't set your roster until you listen to the experts on WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz.
Welcome in, folks. It is Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. As always, thank you everyone for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation with us. Thank you again to Shauna White, president of Cruises International, with Traveled Tuesdays, which is the first Tuesday of every month, and it's going to continue on into next year. We're so excited. I've got some great things that we're working on to even enhance the experience as well. I know Shauna's hoping to maybe get some interviews, people coming into the station here, or maybe even myself going out to Cruises International, their office building in Hoffman Estates. I still have yet to go. I want to see all the cool stuff that they have, meet all the folks, all the travel advisors. So good times indeed, and we're excited for it coming up in 2026. So Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International will continue with us all throughout next year too. So many great things to plan for traveling, and you don't want to miss out on those great opportunities. I'll say it once again here. Go to cruisesinternational.com. Vacations land and sea. Call a cruise and vacation expert today at 1-800-255-7447. That's 1-800-ALL-SHIPS. Good to check that out. It is a Tuesday today. It is a Travel Tuesday, of course, but it is also a, tasteful Tuesday, right? It's a tasteful day. You can enjoy some great cuisine at local businesses and restaurants in the Fox River Valley area. Before we do that, though, let's go through the weather again so that you know what is expected. The Elgin weather and the forecast for the day today are looking to be going up in temperatures. Not really feeling like it, though, but going up eventually a little bit here and then dropping down pretty drastically. We see a high of 27 degrees for today, generally cloudy pretty much throughout the whole day. Current temperatures right now are at 22. However, they feel like 13 degrees. It's chilly out, folks. We see a low of 19 degrees, cloudy skies coming up here for tonight. For Wednesday, tomorrow, the 3rd of December, a high of 30 is in the forecast. A few flurries or snow showers are possible. We see a low of 2 degrees. It's going to be quite chilly for tomorrow night. Again, 2 degrees. That's cold. On Thursday, we do see mainly sunny skies. So I know that it's been kind of a little bit gloomy out here. We've been noticing some more of the overcast skies with the gray clouds. We are going to be seeing sunshine coming through, pretty much mainly I am speaking too ahead. Mainly sunny. So for Thursday the 4th of December, it's supposed to be mainly sunny. However, we are seeing a very low winter chill warning, near record low temperatures. Now, the low is going to be 5 degrees. It's going to feel like in the negatives, folks, and it's going to feel probably in the negative 20s because of that wind chill being 10 to 15 miles per hour. So with that being said, just make sure you're bundled up. I would also advise, too, try to start your cars, trucks, and vehicles if you haven't already a little earlier. Sometimes it can be a hassle trying to get up a little extra early before going into work so that you're not late or having an appointment with someone. Sometimes it can be kind of a little bit of a drag because during this time, it's the hibernation season and people want to sleep in. And I completely understand. I was tired this morning. If you watched me during the community hour, there were times I was like, I got to keep my eyes open. Now, of course, I'm energized because I've been talking throughout the day and I've had my second cup of coffee already done. So with that being said, I am definitely energized for the day. So with that being said, Thursday is going to be very, very cold. We see a high of 18 degrees. It's definitely going to be feeling a lot chillier than that. Same for that night. Thursday night, a low of 5 degrees, feeling much chillier. Mostly cloudy skies are to follow on Friday the 5th with a few flurries or snow showers possible. A low of 23 degrees, so it does, quote, warm up. It's not really going to feel warm, of course, but it does warm up in consideration, or in contrast to what we're seeing for Thursday. Saturday rolls around for the weekend. We see mostly cloudy skies and a high of 30, low of 17 degrees. Sunday, chance of snow at about an inch or so. That's about a 30% chance predicted as of right now. Scattered around the area in the morning. Otherwise, a good deal of clouds with a low of 16 for Sunday night. Monday rolls around. We are expecting 1 to 3 inches of snow towards the overnight part of Monday. High of 27, more clouds than sun with a low of 20. Tuesday rolls around. The snow showers are going to continue on. Scattered snow showers during the morning leading into the afternoon and evening. About an inch an inch on top of also getting the 5 inches? Yeah, 1 to 3 inches expected. Now, of course, previously, the prediction was 1 to 3 inches, and we got more like 5 or 6. So more snow is to come, as expected. Wednesday the 10th, we see a high of 37 and a low of 20 degrees. So that's what we're seeing here for the forecast for the rest of this week and also into next week. Winter storms are coming up. Record cold looms. Definitely make sure you keep in tune with that. You can find that on weather.com. Of course, we got to go through our inspirational story on sunnyskies.com to start off your afternoon. I usually say it's to continue on your morning, but now it is to start off your afternoon. This was posted yesterday, and this is a post by an anonymous user, and their cat was missing for 174 days, but the kitten is home now. So this cute, adorable feline has been missing for some time, but they finally returned home. My cat went missing on June 3rd. This is the second time she went missing. Only in this time I had no idea where she ended up. Climbed up under an Uber driver's car and hitched a ride, she said. This person said. For months, I posted to local groups that helped and held on hope, despite some people saying I should just give up or trying to scam me. Last Thursday, I get the typical potential matches email from a lost kitty and found from a lost and found organization. I had been ignoring them since my kitty was never there, but decided to look that night. There she was. I contacted the shelter the next morning and sent photos of my cat to confirm the markings, and yesterday I went to pick her up. She remembered me and my doggo, who was kind of a fur mama to her and her best pal. I'm so happy she's home. If you have a missing pet, please never give up. She was gone 174 days, but is now home back to where she belongs. So A nice inspirational story there that was posted recently on sunnyskies.com. You can also find some really great news that's out there too. There's actually a news of a 9-year-old boy who has turned his family's Central Ohio home into what he calls a teddy bear HQ. This is a recent story posted today, and he's making the holidays brighter for hundreds of sick kids. In Central Ohio, a big-hearted 9-year-old is on a mission to make the holidays brighter, one teddy bear at a time. He's turned his family home into what he lovingly calls, quote, Teddy Bear HQ, and the place is overflowing with plush smiles. In just 1 month, Jack has gathered hundreds of stuffed bears as he plans to donate to young patients spending the holidays at Nationwide Children's Hospital. His mission has a name too, Jack's Bravery Bears, because he hopes each child who receives one feels just a little bit braver. He explained, saying, quote, it all started when our family volunteered last year making blankets for kids at Nationwide. While helping out, Jack suddenly had a thought. Wouldn't the kids love a teddy bear to go with their blanket? That simple idea turned into his first teddy bear drive, which he collected an impressive 445 bears. This year, he's aiming to even have a higher goal of 500 bears. Neighbors, church friends, classmates, and community members have all jumped on to help. Bags and boxes of bears continued rolling in, filling Teddy Bear HQ to the brim. But Jack says the best part isn't growing piles of plush toys. It's imagining how much joy each one will bring. He said with a smile, saying, quote, they're going to be so happy. Later this month, Jack and his family will deliver the bears to Nationwide Children's Hospital, hoping to brighten the holidays for kids who could really use that boost. So, very nice story there. You can find this and more, of course, on sunnyskies.com. The time is 16 past the hour. We'll take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. We'll go through the word of the day, the National Day calendar. We'll hop into our Tradio segment. And then finally, of course, towards the tail end of Out to Lunch, we're going to talk more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area this holiday season. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Want to read some action-packed, exciting pulp fiction? Read the works of Michael Tooman, now featuring the international crime thriller, I Married a Bot Madam. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. The paperback is also available at other book retailers. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at Scilink.net. That's Papa, Sierra, Yankee, Lima, India, November, Kilo. November, Echo, Tango.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. LoveYourMindToday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit LoveYourMindToday.org. That's LoveYourMindToday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. As always, you can listen in on that AM 1410 dial. That is on your radio, the radio dial. You know what it is, of course. Maybe you have one in your car, truck, or vehicle at home or at work. You can tune in through that AM 1410 dial. I actually did receive a lovely comment from a woman by the name of Donna Lake, who works with the Elgin Symphony Orchestra. I'm working with her to get some interviews coming up here for some holiday excitement that's happening at the Elgin Symphony Orchestra with the Elgin Symphony Orchestra. And she made a comment that she has been enjoying listening to the Bears game on WRMN. So thank you to Donna for sending that great message to me today. I greatly appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying listening in and tuning in to catch the game on WRMN on that AM 1410 dial. Always greatly appreciate that, of course. And she also said her husband is also enjoying it too. And you can also enjoy it, tune in, and maybe you have a business or organization that might be interested in listening and hearing your very own business being mentioned on the breaks during the Bears game. Of course, you can reach out to us, sales at WRMN1410.com. Let's see what else we have for the day today. Of course, we still have a little bit of time left before we kick it off into our Tradio segment. Let's see what the word of the day is today. The word of the day is cajole. Now, cajole, you might think, what? I've never heard of that word. I have not either. Cajole is spelled Cajole. It is a verb. To cajole someone is to use flattery or gentle urging to persuade them to do something or give you something. Cajole also means, quote, to deceive with soothing words or false promises. It is often used with the word into. She cajoled her partner into going to the party with her. Or they hope to cajole him into cooperating with local officials. We see a lot of those scammers out there trying to cajole you into, doing something, right? Maybe giving a payment, false advertisements, things like that. So that is the word of the day recognized today. It's a verb, December 2nd. Check it out for more information. That's at the Merriam-Webster's Dictionary's website. For the National Day today, we've got some great days to recognize and celebrate. If you do enjoy the delicious fritters, it is National Fritters Day today. Always allowing you to enjoy this. Make haste and get them while they're hot, too. Fritters come in various forms, from morsels dipped in flavorful batters to bits of dough stuffed or filled with delicious surprises. All of the varieties are deep fried and served hot with dips, drips, or dustings of seasoning, sweets, or sauces. Cultures all over the world make some kind of fritter. Many believe that ancient Romans first consumed these fritters. Then they introduced them into Europe, most commonly filled with fruit or cheese. Fritters can also be filled with savory meats, seafood, and also vegetables. Now, of course, there's different versions. So there's potato fritters, there's corn fritters, or even deep fried banana fritters too. And there's different recipes that you can find that are out there. Another day to recognize, it is National Special Education Day, recognized today on December 2nd. It recognizes changes in federal legislation that led to the nation's first federal special education law. Now, beginning in 1971, a U.S. District Court case in the District of Columbia, Mills versus Board of Education, ruled it unlawful to deny exceptional children, including those with mental and learning disabilities, publicly funded educational opportunities. Court cases like this led to a 1975 Education for All Handicapped Children Act. President Gerald Ford signed the legislation into law on November 29, 1975. The federal legislation requires states that accept federal money to provide equal access to children with disabilities. In 1986, legislators added protections to support parents and educators in creating an education plan for children with disabilities. So, again, they offer improved access for children with developmental disabilities throughout the years. The act has been enhanced to improve services and standards throughout the educational system. There's a big impact that we're seeing here, too. So it's a great day to also observe and to recognize. It is also Tuesday. It is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Cyber Monday. It is National Day of Giving. It is Giving Tuesday. We just spent the weekend shopping and searching for the best possible deals. National Day of Giving, or Giving Tuesday, does remind us that we need to give to those in need. Whether we look to our favorite causes or charities, it is a great reminder to lift others up during a generous time of the year. On the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, charities, families, businesses, community centers, and students around the world will come together for one common purpose: to celebrate generosity and also to give. Now, earlier today on the morning show, we did an interview with Dr. David Robinson. And as it being Giving Tuesday today, it's a great day to give back, but you can always give back. Now, there is going to be a charity organization event that's coming up, and this is with the City Limits Ministries. We have this shared on our Facebook page, so you can feel free to check it out for more information. But it is a party that's taking place on December 12th. So that's December 12th. That's when it's going to be. And if you want to check out more information on this, you can always feel free to check it out on our Facebook page. So definitely feel free to view that. That's included here with the picture of the flyer. Since 2022, City Limits Ministries has hosted an annual Christmas party at the city center of Elgin to bring joy to children in need across the area. Each year, they create a memorable evening filled with food, music, games, laughter, and generous gifts. And every child leaves with a $100 Visa card to help make their Christmas extra special. So this is coming up. This year's party is taking place on December 12th. You can support this great event by simply dining at Culver's, one of the following locations. There's Culver's of Elgin, Monday, December 1st, which already happened. And then tonight from 5 to 8 p.m., the Culver's of South Elgin is having this event. That's at 280 Randall Road in South Elgin. So that's tonight from 5 until 8. And then there's an additional one coming up the following Tuesday, December 9th, also at the Randall Road, South Elgin location at Culver's. So definitely feel free to check it out. Culver's will donate a percentage of all sales to support the City Limits Christmas party. And City Limits Ministry is a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. We also do have the interview now posted onto our YouTube channel. You can find it under the playlist of the morning show. So please feel free to check that out. The posting has also been made on our Facebook page. So those are some good days that are recognized today and celebrated. You can also check out more on nationaltoday.com. Sometimes they have some other ones that are out there, of course, that are recognized. Some of the days that are recognized today on Tuesday, December 2nd, include International Sweater Festival Day today. It's international, observed annually. Whether you love or are completely indifferent to sweater vests, you cannot deny that the fashion staple is making a fashionable comeback. Yes, I do wear these vestibles, as does our very own Dennis Sonar Green wears these vestibles, and also Elliot. The L Train Serrano also sometimes wears them too. So some good things out there. A great fashion statement, if I do say so myself. Some other days that are recognized. It is Safety Razor Day, recognized today in the United States, celebrating the invention of the revolutionary low-tech tool changing lives. A safety razor is a shaving implement with a protective device positioned between the edge of a blade and the skin to reduce the level of skill need for injury-free shaving. So that's also recognized today. Some interesting days, as you have seen. We've got lots of other good things to talk about here, including what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area, so stay tuned for more. Coming up next, we have our Tradio segment. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, it'll be the time to call into the studio number here at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. Like I always say, if it's something that's got to go, post it here on Tradio. Always feel free to let us know. And then we'll go through, of course, events that are happening in the Fox River Valley area. Elgin, South Elgin, Geneva, Hampshire, Burlington, all those great places, towns, villages, and cities around the Fox River and in the area where we reach at WRMN. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back in just a bit.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Centos. Fox Valley Hands of Hope in Geneva has unveiled 2 wind phones for grieving children and adults. One is a light green rotary phone, the other a colorful toy phone, neither connected to anything, allowing visitors to quote-unquote speak to lost loved ones and let their words carry on the wind. The phones, part of the National Children's Grief Awareness Month, are inspired by a Japanese tradition started by Hitaru Sasaki in 2010. Fox Valley Hands of Hope provides free grief support throughout the region and plans to install more wind phones in public spaces next year. Boar's Head is recalling certain Pecorino Romano cheeses over potential listeria contamination. The supplier, the Ambriola Company, is voluntarily withdrawing the products, including retail cups, food service bags, and pre-cut wedges, and other safety alerts. An FDA recall warns that a Brooklyn milk pan may contain significant lead, while over 200,000 Walmart Ozark Trail camping stoves have been pulled after reports of explosions and burns. Hyundai is recalling 85,000 Sonatas for potentially melting gas tanks, and Walgreens is recalling more than 40,000 bottles of saline nasal spray over bacterial contamination. Consumers are urged to check for recalls and return affected products immediately. A new FDA-approved eyeglass lens aims to show the progression of myopia in children, a condition affecting up to 40% of all U.S. students by the end of high school. Doctors say rising screen time is fueling the trend, and the new lenses could help protect long-term vision as they roll out nationwide. Wheaton residents may see a change in the timing of water rate increases. The City Council will hold a first reading today on an ordinance that would shift city water fee hikes from January 1st to June 1st, aligning them with increases from the DuPage Water Commission. If approved, the changes would take effect for the scheduled 2026 and 2027 rate increases. The City Council is expected to vote on the proposal December 15th. Officials say the shift is intended to simplify billing and avoid confusing customers with multiple annual increases. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
We all have regrets. That haircut, that text, missing out on Kohl's Cyber Days. Good news, you can fix at least one of those. Get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list. Sunday and Monday only at Kohl's. From cozy favorites to top toys, you've got 2 days until you miss out. Don't let Cyber Days be the sale that got away. Save at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 1st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Progressive knows you've got enough to worry about in life.
Hi, it's your life again. Feel like another year is just slipping away? Yeah, remember all those New Year's resolutions you made? You still haven't finished the first book. Just 19 more to go. I mean, if we're being honest, it wasn't a very realistic goal. Have you ever considered that you intentionally self-sabotage? So what's that about?
So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. This afternoon, partly sunny with a high near 23. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 18. Temperatures rising to around 22 overnight. Tomorrow, snow likely with a high near 32. Temperatures falling to around 27. Currently, it is 20 degrees and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Thanks to Total Wine, you saved more on all the gifts for the ones you adore. Wines and beers all nestled on shelves. Got some advice from our helpful elves. Oh, so many gifts to explore when you go to Total Wine and More. Bottles so delightful, whoa. Priced so amazingly low.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on the Voice of the Valley, the Talk of the Town, your home for news, talk, and entertainment. It's WRMN AM 1410. This is Matt McNeil taking you into the rest of the 12 o'clock hour here. We are into our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, now is the time to call in. If you want to reach out to us, that number to dial is 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If it's something that's got to go, you can post it here on Tradio. If there's anything that's happening in the Fox River Valley area, maybe there is a special event that's coming up that you want to announce, please feel free to let us know. Don't hesitate. Let people know what's going on. You can also, again, like I said, text us at 505-926-1410. You can send over any pictures or information our way. We would greatly love and appreciate that so that we can share it on the screen so people on YouTube who are watching on YouTube can see it. You can also look at our YouTube channel, see what we recently posted within the past 24 hours. We've got, of course, the morning show interview from yesterday. We had Dean with Anderson Humane on. We've got both WRMN 10 o'clock news is uploaded, of course. We also had an interview today. David Tees took over for a bit for the 8 o'clock hour to talk with Dr. David Robinson about ministries and an upcoming event that's coming up tonight from 5 to 8 at the South Elgin Culvers. And then we also do have Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International up and running too. That has been posted also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can also find as well too the entire morning show posted from yesterday. Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer has been posted now, of course, as well from yesterday. So you can find that under Big Top Sports under the specific playlist. So you can find that there. We also do have a political talk show from yesterday has been posted as well. So you can find that also under a political talk show. So let's see who recently has called in. Within, I would say it's been about close to a couple, 3-4 weeks or so. We've got Jackie. I know that she's looking for an Avon representative in the area. If you want to reach out to her, that's 847-347-0057. So you can reach out to her for more information. We've got Jeff. He's looking for trains, preferably those cars, but any train memorabilia will also work too. He's an avid lover of trains. He's got beautiful train sets, of course, that he sets up with the mountains and the train tracks and even some dinosaurs, or a couple of those incorporated into his setup. So if you want to reach out to him for more information, that's 815-245-815. No, I'm sorry. I messed up on the numbers. Excuse me. 630-251-2956. That's 630-251-2956. 56. That's the number. Another Tradio caller here we have located in McHenry. He's got it for $400. He originally paid $900 for it. It's that RV fridge. It's the LP gas, AC/DC, 110 volts, model 2554. And then he also does have a set of 4 tires, and they are 245 by 60 by 18. They are run flat tires. He'll take $200 for the set of 4 of those. And he's located out in McHenry. And if you are interested, that number is 815-245-0670. That's 815-245-0670. And then we have Greg looking for bicycles, late 1800s to the 1970s. Parts, pieces, and or accessories. Really, they can be in any condition. He's also looking for vintage Omega watches, men's and women's watches, and the diver style watches too. He's a collector, not a dealer, so he'll pay a fair price for those. He also has a Schwinn metric exercise bicycle for $50. He also has the Lionel Pioneer Zephyr, that's 4 feet long. He's got the Hamilton Beach milkshake maker for $500. And then he's looking for old gas tether cars and racing go-karts. Reach out to him today at 847-884-6033. That's 847-884-6033 is that number. So those are the Tradio callers. Feel free to call in. The phone lines have been a little empty lately. If you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410. You know what? Maybe you've got yourself extra Christmas decorations you're not using. Or, hey, maybe you've got some holiday decorations like for St. Patrick's Day or for Easter that's coming up, or maybe even for 4th of July or Halloween decorations for next year. And you know what? I don't need them anymore, or I only have so much room now, maybe because I just moved or you're trying to downsize. Great opportunity to call in at 847-931-1410, or feel free to text us. I wanted to go through here. We did go through quite a few different events that have come up. Now, there's a lot of different things that are coming up here in the Fox River Valley area. Earlier during the community hour, we did go through some holiday events that were posted on Fox Valley Magazine. So the Geneva Christmas Walk, the Montgomery Marion Bright Tree Lighting and Visit with Santa, Oswego's Christmas Walk. There's also the Aurora Festival of Lights and Blackberry Farms Holiday Express. There's a couple other ones that are also coming up too. For example, this Saturday and Sunday, M3 Dance presents the Nutcracker. This is going to be at the Hemmons Cultural Center. So that's coming up December 6th and December 7th. So let's discuss a little bit about this event that's coming up. This classical tale of beauty and elegance and great music too, the Nutcracker. M3 Dance will present its 8th annual production of the Nutcracker. This is at the Hemmons Cultural Center this Saturday, December 6th, and Sunday, December 7th. Performances start at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Saturday, and then at 12 p.m. on Sunday. This fresh take on the classic tale has delighted audiences with an impressive cast of students, pre-professionals, and also professionals from the Chicago suburbs and across the United States. This is an enchanting show including artists from well-known ballet and contemporary companies, beautifully crafted costumes, unique sets, and most importantly, a place where a community of students and professionals can come together to make magic. It's a must-see performance for the holiday season. Again, the dates are December 6th and 7th. The times are Saturday, 12 p.m. and 5 p.m., and then Sunday at 12 p.m. Tickets range $25 to $40 depending on where you're sitting. You can get tickets. The Hemmons Cultural Center is located around the corner here of the station, 45 Symphony Way here in downtown Elgin. You can get those tickets. They are available on the cityofelgin.gov website. There is a link directly into the section that talks about the Hemmons Cultural Center, where it's located, pictures and information, and then, of course, their performances, which this one is coming up, and that is listed on their website. So you can get those tickets, choose a date, view the list as well, view the calendar list, of course, for December 6th and 7th, and the available dates and times. If you have any questions, you can call their box office for more information too. Please feel free to do that. they do have their number available on their website. And it does say there's quite a bit of seating that is still available too. So definitely take advantage of that. Check that out. That's in recent postings on Fox Valley Magazine for arts and entertainment. They've got some other great things that will also be coming up too. And stay tuned for their December issue. You'll see a lot of great stuff. The November issue still has a lot of things that lead into this month of December and maybe even early January. The time is approaching 12:45. We're going to take another quick time out. When we come back, we'll go through some local happenings, what's happening here in the Fox River Valley area. We got some messages from different local fire and police departments. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll mention here how to keep your delivery safe and away from those porch pirates. Also as well, too, more about Giving Tuesday and, of course, some gift guides that are out there as well. Stay tuned for more here on what's happening in the Fox River Valley area here on Out to Lunch. WRMN will be back.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives. Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
You'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Weather from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
With the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
thrills,
chills, and
oh my God moments. So get your snacks and libations ready,
because this is going to be a wild ride.
Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer's quirky and insightful Fanatics take
will make you feel a little
or a lot better about your Chicagoland sports viewing experiences.
Tune in to Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
And we are back with more here on WRMN's Out to Lunch segment. It is 12:49. We still have some time. It's 12:49. It's starting to snow a little bit here. Local businesses are open, ready for you to come in, warm off. Definitely warm off, not cool off, warm off. You don't want to cool off. You want to warm off, especially on a day like today. It's chilly and it's going to get chillier outside. Let's see what we've got for the rest of the time here. We do have some great local programming that's coming up. I'll be on here until 1 o'clock. After that, we've got What's Cooking Today on CRN with Michael Horn. On today's show, he's going to be talking with Dr. Jeff Barkey, sharing tips for managing holiday stress and seasonal sadness, while Justine Santaniello explores how smart eyewear is shaping holiday tech trends. Finance expert Patrice Washington will reveal strategies to bank smarter this season, plus fun holiday stories. How much Kevin McAllister's grocery run from Home Alone would cost in 2025. You remember that scene. Christmas tree buying tips from farmer Justice Biscoff. And signs your phone may be hacked. Stay informed, festive, and tech savvy. That is managing holiday stress and seasonal sadness, holiday tech, and smart spending tips. That's today on What's Cooking Today. Find more information at what'scookingtoday.com. We have Talk Time with Tammy and friends from 2 until 4. Always some great laughs, experiences, talking about some holidays that are coming up here, maybe some bad dad jokes and more. We also do have our News Nation clips, which are twice within the 2 hours, so once an hour. And we do discuss here happenings around the world. So we talk about that. We got some good music to play and some fun games to get you through the majority of that afternoon, more towards the afternoon time, or really in the afternoon. And then for the early afternoon, evenings, and later evenings, we've got some great programming. A Political Talk Show with Dennis Sonar Green, giving you the inside scoop on breaking down the systems and building them up together, asking those hard questions and pondering on things, right? Especially in the political world, and maybe even outside of that too. And then we also have Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer from 6 until 8. He's the ringmaster and telling you all the interesting things, to say the least, with the sports side of things. Maybe some compliments, maybe some criticisms. Compliments and criticisms all put together. A great show to tune into, and more here on WRMN. We still have a little bit of time left. Don't forget, we're also in our Tradio segment too, so feel free to call in at 847-931-1410. And it looks like we do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Matt, it's Greg. How are you?
Hey, Greg. I am doing great. How's your holiday season going so far?
Just dandy.
Very nice.
Anyway,
yes,
a couple things. One of which you can cancel the ad for the Schwinn Ergometric, because I'm not getting any bites on it. It's unfortunate, but this was a high-end exerciser Schwinn made, sold very few, and they mostly went because they were so overpriced in the 70s. Most of the people that bought them were like sports teams. There was a local Schwinn dealer. He only sold a handful of them, and they went to like the Bears and the Bulls and major sports teams because they were like a high-end product. So I still have it if anybody wants it, but you can stop the advertising. I do have a Schwinn a 312 Goose Island Brewery bicycle. They made several versions, but this was the first one. I was told they made like only about a dozen of them. It has the 312 beer logos on it. It's kind of a basic cruiser. It's in good shape, runs good. I'll take $125 for it if somebody wants it. But from what I understand, it was a very, very limited edition.
That's great.
And then also, I know your next segment was going to talk about things to do. I hope Steve Thorne's listening, but he's probably aware of this already. The Antique Radio Club of Illinois is having a swap meet this Saturday. They only do it a couple times a year. December 6th, Saturday at the American Legion on Gary Avenue in Carroll Stream.
All right.
I've never been to it. I'm a fan of old-time radios. I hope to make it there this week for my first time. And then also the big show, and this is, I think, their biggest show of the year, the Toy Train Show at the DuPage County Fairgrounds. November and December, I think, are their biggest shows because of the holiday. But if somebody's looking for something to do, there's a couple things going on.
That is fantastic. Oh my goodness, we got lots of good things coming up here. We'll definitely keep passing those messages along. I did bring up some of the pages here. Oh, yes. So this is the Great Midwest Train Show coming up December 7th, 9 to 3.
Yep. I don't know if you'll find anything on the radio club, but I'm sorry. I don't know how big they are. It's just, I think, a lot of local enthusiasts. That's a part of it. But I restored an old Zenith Green Eye radio, and somebody here locally does radio repairs, does a great job, nice guy, and he's the one who introduced or told me about it. So thought I'd share that with your listeners.
I love it. Thank you so much, Greg, as always, for calling in.
And thank you for all you do. As I say, you're the talent at WRMN.
Shucks. Thanks again, Greg.
I mean it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right. We've got Greg here. You know it. He's looking for those bicycles. He's got also a Schwinn 312 Goose Island bicycle. It sounds like it was a limited edition here, folks. It runs pretty good, and you're getting $125 for it. So if you want to reach out, please feel free to reach out to Greg today. That's 847-884-6033. That's 847-884-6033 is that number to dial. So please feel free to reach out to him for more information. That sounds pretty nice. The Schwinn 312 Goose Island bicycle. I'm going to have to look it up and see if there's any pictures on the World Wide Web, probably, of it to get you a little scoop on that. So very cool. Yeah, they got some good pictures out there. Very nice. Some rare items, folks. This is what Tradio is about. Let's see what else is going on here. We still have a little bit of time left. I did want to give you some announcements here. The Elgin Fire Department recently posted, if you are interested in joining the Elgin Fire Department, the city of Elgin is now accepting applications for the firefighter testing process through December 29th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. CST. Now, the application and eligibility information is available at www.governmentjobs.com/careers/ElginIL. There's also additional testing and exam information that's available at www.publicsafetyanswers.com/Elgin. And also, additional information about the application process can be found on the elginil.gov website under Fire application process. Now, if you go onto their Facebook page, that's the Elgin Fire Department, Elgin, Illinois, you can find this posting. It's posted about 40 minutes ago, and it does have the links to those particular, the links to eligibility information, exam information, and application process. So please feel free to check that out, posted on their Facebook page. Aurora, Illinois Police Department also said with the holiday season in full swing, they're sharing a few simple ways to stay ahead of porch pirates to keep your delivery safe. Bring packages inside as soon as possible. Install a video doorbell or security camera. Use a locking drop box. Request delivery confirmation signatures. You can also ask drivers to place packages out of sight. Ship to a secure location if you aren't going to be home. And choose ship to store pickup. These are a little prevention can really go a long way there. So keep those holiday gifts where they belong. Yes. So that's a message from the Aurora, Illinois Police Department. Good information and more can be found. I wanted to talk about some more stuff, but we'll save it for the next time. Up next, we have What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. Stay tuned for more local programming coming up in just a little bit. And like I have always been saying here too, thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope that you are enjoying your day so far. Stay safe out there. Again, it is going to be snowing quite a bit here in the next couple of weeks. With that being said, make sure you got your shovels ready to go and maybe some of the salt too. The roads are looking pretty clear right now, but don't let what seems to be clear roads possibly have some black ice on there. It could be slippery, so just be prepared for that. Thank you everyone for tuning in today to Out to Lunch, and have a wonderful rest